Alright, for this first one, we are going to be doing the fluffy bass preset that we will be recreating. Um, that is what it sounds like. It won't let me record the audio from the laptop itself, so I'm recording my laptop speakers. So if it sounds a little weird, that's why. But let's get started. Go back to default here. And we'll start with the VTO 1 and 2. So first off, this first wave, we want to be a mix of a triangle and a saw, but not halfway, just about like right there. This is what that'll sound like for now. We'll want to drop the pitch of that first one down to give it the bass. And then this one is going to be a PW50 and go down to the 32 to give it the extra range as well. Now it's a lot deeper, more meaty bass tone. We'll keep the volume of both the same, but we will be adding some drive in there to get some more flavor to the sound, but not too much flavor. Alright, then we'll move on to the high pass and low pass filters here. First of all, we're not going to be using the high pass filter since we want that bass, so we'll just turn everything down just in case. But for the low pass, we do want to use this. We'll do the slope at about 18 and then the cutoff over here. So yeah, it's a pretty significant cut. As you can see, a lot of that is cut off, but we'll be fixing that later with sending this to the envelope 1 setting right there. So right now it won't sound like how it will once we mess with this, but we'll fix that later. Yeah, we don't need the key track either. We will up the saturation a little bit. That adds some more harmonics and overall flavor, just like the drive did, in a different way. Makes it sound kind of like that. We don't need any drift or dust. And then we'll just turn the volume down a little. Okay, onto these envelopes. We'll do that one first, the envelope 1. We'll change the attack just to be slightly later. And then the decay will actually be shorter than it was by default. Just about right there. The sustain can stay, and then the release will stay here as well. But we will change this all the way up. And then for the envelope 2, which just affects the whole wave as a whole, rather than just what we send to the envelope 1, we'll also change that attack just about to there. And then we'll do the decay even a little more than it was default. And then the sustain can stay. And the release we'll want at just about the same time as the other one. So it lasts a little longer after we let go. Okay, and then last but not least is the mod section. We're going to be changing just the bottom one. We're not going to be using the top one. I'm going to put that about right there to add a little bit of what we're going to be doing here. Not this setting. That's what it'll sound like for now. But we do want this on the mod wheel, the MW here. There we go. And then the mod wheel we do want to set to off. Because now the mod wheel will be changing the low pass filter as we move it up. Like so. And I believe that's everything. Let me just double check here. Yeah, everything's looking good. That looks like our fluffy bass. Now let's go out of here back into it. and we'll see how it sounds. I mean, that was pretty much the same thing. Okay, there you go. That is the fluffy bass that I recreated through the default setting just by getting it there. So yeah.